see what the bit rate looks like. 1440, 1447, 1452, so pretty average. Nothing too crazy. I wish we were pulling like 6, 7. That'd be great. Is the cat snuck in? She sneak in there again? No. Oh, of course he was. Yeah. She's definitely the sweetest. Thank you. Rob. Love you. Meow. Oh, to have cats. When the act that was my cat. That's what that was. So hello everybody. Let me gotta share the stream over to McPherson so he knows that we're live, which I'm sure he probably already knows. Hello everybody. Welcome to episode 7. Choice. A bitter truth is revealed. Now I prophesized this for a while, or at least in, most conversations I've had, that there was going to be a second revelation. We had the prequel scene on episode 3, right? Which was kind of redundant because it didn't really give us any new information, just kind of told us the sides. And I suspected that we were going to get another one, which was going to be May's side of the story, and it would basically render episode 3 null and void because it didn't reveal all of the information. The picture, the thumbnail, which you won't be able to see, is Kalnaka, and who's obviously dead, and of course says a bitter truth is revealed. So the only thing that I can assume is that this is the episode that's going to probably define this show, I reckon. It might not even be episode 3. This might be the episode that defines whether or not this show is up to snuff, I suppose. Is the best way to put it. Bless you, Shay. Bless you. Oh, yeah. I got you. Love you. So, with that being said, we'll get set up for the watch together. What do I think is going to happen? So I think we're going to see, this is going to be the Jedi is bad episode. That's what I think this is mainly going to entail. It's going to be the episode where it's like, hey, the Jedi did some messed up stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll try to have as much fun as I can. I don't have any alcohol with me this today because I went a little hard last night, and I was like, maybe I should lay off this stuff for a while. And then today was the Acolyte, show, and I'm like, man, I chose a really bad day to quit drinking for a while. That's what the lucky guys call a wife. Yes, I'm very lucky, very fortunate to have a woman like Shay. Baby's well on the way. The second one, she's due late August, so it's gonna be crazy. Hopefully, I might be able to put out some more content in the when I have some hopefully paternity leave. I might be able to do something. Who knows? Maybe that'll be the day I make the Boromir video, the legend. But either way, this is probably going to be the defining episode of the Acolyte show. The episode that's probably going to go down as like this is what destroyed this show completely, because for one thing, it's going to null out episode 3. I think it's going to completely make episode 3 redundant and useless, and it's going to be the show or the episode that shows the Jedi's true intentions, I guess, because right now the Jedi they haven't really done many things wrong so far, yet Torben killed himself. It's like something doesn't add up, and I think it's going to be lame. I think it's going to be cringe, but we'll talk about it. So I'm set up. I got past the little Disney Plus logo. I'm at 43:30 on the screen. See, is there going to be an episode 8? Yes, there's going to be an episode 8. That's going to be the finale. Um, which is weird because there's a lot of things that they're juggling right now. I don't know how they're expecting to finish this off in a 20-minute episode if this is going to be another prequel. Oh, wait, this is 43 minutes? That's a pretty decent chunk. That's like 35 minutes instead of the normal 20 or 25. So it's gonna be a chunky boy, but let's get through it. So if y'all guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's make history together. Let's do this, all right? In 3, 2, 1, play. All right. I want to watch the recap and everything. Yep. It's the sacrificing a part of yourself and joining a cult. Is showing everything from Osha's side of you. May turns into a absolute psychopath and tries to kill her sister. Oh man, this is the episode I've been waiting to watch. Like, we don't understand how they all died. Soul isn't even up to snuff anymore, you know. I feel like because he didn't save Jackie, he didn't save Yord, and I feel like there's nothing left for Soul at that point because he was just standing there, kind of watching it happen, you know. But let's see where it goes. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens here. See what we get. How many people are watching it? Oh, 3 people. What's up, everybody? Every time I see the Lucasfilm logo, I'm just like, why? Why? Foreboding music. Brendock, 16 years earlier. Yep, a second prequel episode. So it looks like Soul's scanning ferns and soil. So are they gonna happen upon them by mistake, like by accident? That'd be funny. Kalnaka, what's up, homie? I don't know. I mean, it's like they might. It looks like they're gold mining. They're trying to find something, I suppose. They're trying to find the midichlorians, guys. I'm just wondering if they're going to find the cult by mistake. Look, there's a little young Torben. They look like if I was in charge of their archaeological team. Yeah, right? They all look super happy with their job right now. What's the mission? So they are looking for life, I suppose. What the fuck is a hyperspace disaster? Calm yourself. He is calm. The fuck are you talking about? Okay. A virgins could create life. Fucking what? Soul's trying his best, man. I gotta hand it to him. He's really trying. Okay, so a virgins in the Force. You can find those without using the Force. I'm not sure how I feel about her acting right now. It seems very vague. This acting is not right for me, man. It's not working. So they're trying to scour an entire planet looking for life. A whole planet. You know how long that would take? They're talking about the High Republic books. There was a big hyperspace bomb that was that was gonna super detonate a star into half galaxy black hole. See, this is why nobody read the High Republic books, because I just that doesn't sound interesting to me. Oh, as you see is the tree like is the tree the virgins? Ah, yeah, this is like episode 3. Whoa. Children, children that can use the Force. We have to kidnap them and train them in our Jedi ways. He's got to roll that stealth check. How could he have seen that she didn't have that mark on her head if he's like fucking 50 feet away? This is cringe. She popped up out of fucking nowhere, didn't she? You would have seen her from a mile away walking down there. Like, same moves in D little. I don't get that. Like, just because it's in a book doesn't mean it's good. You know, there's a reason why nobody really paid attention to the High Republic books. Some people did, not everyone though. A lot of people different, or a lot of people did not. And that's the problem I have with the Disney adaptations, is even if they try to adapt extended lore, they do it badly. We're back at the Kami Coven. Let's go. Show me that bazaar. It's like the only thing that they have in the show is just bazaars and Coruscant. Pretty sure it's the same set, just changed up a little bit. Because there was real writing they should have used in the show. Yeah. If only they had real writers. Shit's stupid. You're not gonna really try and scale that, are you? Okay. Alright. Guess we're doing this then. Why don't you wait for reinforcements to arrive? Oh, dude, he's like legit just fucking going hog wild on the camping. Oh, this is the rock that everyone was talking about, of course. Oh, and all he saw was the aggression. Cause I kept seeing this every time I would watch this episode 3, um, The Rock, and of course it was Soul. It was somebody. It was an obvious setup from episode 3. Oh, great! More cringy vocalizing in the pit of hell, the big vagina, the Star Wars Go. I don't know if y'all guys know this, but the uh Soul actually doesn't speak English. They had to tell him how to read his lines in order for him to read them, and he still does a better job than everybody else in the show. So Soul is the one that's convinced them to brought in. It was Soul's opinion. He wanted them to go and check this out, and I mean it makes sense. Yeah, her acting isn't really buying it for me. So, I mean, the meat and potatoes are going to be after this conversation, so it's really just a sit and wait game. He's going to have spinal surgery with how hard he's carrying the show. Oh, yeah, legit. And even then, his character got messed up in episode 5 with the fact that he just stood there as Jackie and Yor died. I don't understand this lie either that she tries to tell them. Doesn't make sense. Also, I hate these bows. It's like this is Star Wars, yet we have just bow and arrows. Not even like the light bows. They don't even try to hide it like they did in the Clone Wars. I mean, if you thought this place was uninhabited, why would you dive into this? Oh, we're seeing what's inside Torben's mind when they do that? The fuck? Okay. This is weird. Is this when she went into his mind? It is almost all film on Disney's soundstage. I'm shocked with how cheap the visuals look. Oh yeah, we can talk about that. We'll talk about that. What the fuck? She can. What the fuck is happening? Why would this work on him? You're obviously trying to peer into my mind and use it against me. Yeah, well, what's the commie phrase? Like to each their ability, to each their own need, something like that. Fucking commie space lesbians. The fuck is this? Why are you what is going on? Just trying to see if he wants to get rid of their virgins. Neil, excuse me? This bitch is evil. That made her look worse. I'll be honest. This made her look way worse. This is funny. Oh, so it wasn't ADR? They actually shot that? I love that. We have the right to test your children With your permission, of course. I get being homesick, but fucking really? This is stupid. This made Mother Anasea, whatever her name is, this made her look way worse. She's literally infected into someone's mind to try and gain out his desires and understand what he wants, and then pins it against him to try and get what she wants. Okay? They are strange. You know, I mean, he's got a fucking point. And she does, you know. Yeah, but like, it's funny because, you know, I get where she's trying to come from because he obviously wants his own Padawan. But the show is so explicit. There's absolutely no subtext in this show whatsoever. It's funny because when he died, he wasn't even on Coruscant, so I guess he didn't get his wish after all. Something to think about. Oh, is this where we're gonna see? Because we saw Osha talk to the Wookiee. You didn't ask Osha last time. You just were like, dink. All right, let's see. See how this goes. May, batter up. Correct. Oh, he's not doing it with this one. Well, joining a cult. It's a good fucking question, bro. Fucking what? Sacrificed how? Everyone must be sacrificed to fulfill your destiny. It's like, okay, y'all are evil. Evil as shit. Obviously, May was instructed to fail. We all get this. Okay, so this is not helping her case. This is all shit we've seen before. This is just the fucking same. Same bullshit, different day. It sucks because there's not like, I mean, there's not much to talk about. We've been through all this shit already. You know? And now she's gonna get them all right. And she's upset because she's like, she's too old. There's a lot of long pauses in this episode too. All right. Come on. What's Is he I mean, I guess he's upset because he doesn't know if she's gonna take him or not. This is dragging a lot more than I was hoping it would, or than I thought it would. Okay, maybe this is finally where the shit gets to go. Ha ha. That is a terrible. Great. There is something dangerous about him. Okay. Right. Is this supposed to be a reformation on Soul as a person? But I don't understand. Is the show trying to make like Soul wrong? I don't think he's wrong here. No shit. One consciousness into two bodies. They're the virgins. What the fuck was that? Fucking what? Oh, I love that. I love that. Hey, stop. Stop running. But he doesn't even try to catch up after her. So he's running after there. He's running over there just because he wants to go home. He wants to go home this badly that he's going to fucking go hog wild. He just made an absolutely retarded decision. This is ridiculous. That was ridiculous. That was really fucking stupid. Like, what? He's like, oh, I want to go home. They're the virgins. This is our ticket out of here. Bye bye. And it's like, wait, we need to talk about this. We need to discuss what's going on here, right? We need to figure out a plan. We need to let the council know what's like, what to do. He's so fucking homesick that he's going to jeopardize this entire operation for that. It makes no sense. This doesn't make any sense. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't understand. Oh shit. Then stop her? What the fuck is that? Get peak dialogue. Good girl. Get mad. Right? What? Yeah, y'all's rules are fucking stupid. Y'all's rules are retarded. Oh, so brave. God, this is cringe. This oh god, this that was fucking all of that was retarded. Wait, you are not using you can use the force to what? Did he just scry on fucking May? This makes no fucking sense. This is retarded. So let's see if she actually starts the fire that kills everyone. Because she's gone full psycho in this scene from what we've gathered. I just want to see if they were trying to make us think that she killed everyone. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, come on. All right. Okay. Let's see what the fuck happens. Prepare for battle. Yep, she lights it. All right. But does she start the full fire? Yeah, no shit. What the fuck do you think was gonna happen? All right, let's see where shit goes wrong, I guess. Oh, you can't show regret now. This is all your fault, bitch. Like, you done it now. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's spreading by the looks of it. How is that? That is not how fire works. Okay. So she did start the fire. I was worried that something was going to stop her and they were going to end up starting it or some bullshit. So none of this makes any fucking sense. This is easily probably the worst episode because it nulls out everything that happened in episode 3. Does it all a bit faster, frankly. Um, and I'm still on the Jedi side here. We have come for Osha. I guess it could be a space rock electric fire. You know, fucking maybe. It's a good question. Oh, is that supposed to be it's a reference to the prequels. I'm May, bitch. Fucking what? Why are we what is going on? What the fuck? A fucking what? What was she trying to do? Then why didn't you? Then why didn't you? Why were you acting so abrasive? This don't make any sense. What the fuck was she doing? Was she going to try and put herself into the consciousness of May? Dude, I hate this Zabrak. Her acting is terrible, man. Like, okay, it's so bad. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. I like how even though she's trying to, kill Soul, he's just more traumatized by what he did than whatever she's doing to him. He's just like, oh shit. I just killed that chick on accident. That's so sad. That's so sad, like, what the fuck? Okay, where did the explosion come from? So was the explosion from the fire? Okay, there's a scene where allegedly all the witches died. I don't understand. What the fuck? What is this? What is she doing and how is she doing it? And why is it so much faster than it was with the other chick? What is happening? What Kalnaka? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, right. That's what I've been wondering. I thought they were all going to kill him. Oh, so they're all infecting the Wookiee's mind? And that's where we get the fight? Wookiee fight. This doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a shot from the trailer. Okay, why didn't you step? Okay, okay. Okay, stab him. Stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him. Had all the time in the world. Oh, is that where he got his scars? Torben and that guy, at least they're trying to give some sort of acting performance. This fight is not great. Like you're gonna be able to go up against a Wookiee, bro. Come on. They're doing the classic, just throwing the guy left and right instead of actually doing something. This is... Okay. Was she gonna try and counterspell their spell? Like everybody's in Kelnaka's head. Like the fuck is going on, bro? This would y'all stop cutting to the chanting lesbian space coven? What is that? How they all died? What? Is that how it killed all of them? So they didn't even set anything up to destroy the machines. That was all because of the fire? Bro. Bro. Yeah, it would be sadder if they were hot. Oh my god, this is not doing what they wanted to do. Yes, you entered at the right time, sir. The lesbian space coven. They're all dead. And Yeah, how did they all die from that? That doesn't make fucking sense. Oh, so he was trying to hold them both up, and is this a he chose OSHA? They're here for way longer than they were originally. Would y'all run? Say something. Say something. Oh, wah. Wow. 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 This is not how it played out in episode 3 at all. It may should have died from that. I mean, he made the right choice, obviously. May's a psychopath and started the fire that caused all this to begin with. Oh my god. That was so bad. That did not play out the way that they thought it did. They were like, this is going to be the episode that shows the Jedi are all bad or some mistake happened. You know? And it's all because everybody acted retarded. If he's holding a whole ass bridge, why couldn't he grab a 50-pound girl and carry it? Fucking facts, bro. Absolutely. Good call. Absolute good call. Why are y'all... What is going on? He made the right choice. What is your point? Why do we have 8 more minutes left? God, I don't know. It's almost as if the writing is bad or something. I don't know. Hard to tell. Facts. We'll go over all this. We'll go over all this. Don't worry. This is so bad. She's not wrong. I don't understand. I don't think Soul didn't do anything wrong here. What? I don't know that it could get worse. Yeah, right? Like this is the episode. This is worse than 3. 3 destroyed a lot of the force. This destroys everything else about the show, which was already broken to fucking begin with. This is abysmal. We've learned fucking nothing. That's my problem. This changes nothing. This was supposed to be the episode that made the Jedi bad, and they failed at that. Like this doesn't there's no context change here. May started a fire. It killed everyone. All right, episode's over. Okay. Wow. Wow. See, I for one hope the writers just say fuck it. This is awful. Let's just add xenomorphs and have force using aliens. Dude, that'd be sick. Okay. Wow. Wow. That was so boring up until like the last 10 minutes when all of the interesting things happened. Interesting as in fucking terrible. um, this is unique. Let's see. This does the same thing as the third episode. Yeah, this does the exact same thing as the third episode. This changes nothing. So let's go to the point where all this kicks off. So everything plays off pretty. Yeah, episode 3 is absolutely useless. That's what I was saying. It made it redundant. We learned nothing, and this has more context than episode 3 does. You can literally skip episode 3 and you won't lose anything. Okay, so I want to click here and there to go through all of this retardation. Let's see. On the level though, I was shocked that this episode made the series worse overall. I know, I can't believe it, man. What's this credits music? I didn't listen to it. Let me give it a quick listen. Cuz I paused it right after the credits started rolling. Let me listen. Oh no. Oh boy. It's the music of the lesbian space witches. This is terrible. Skip into it a little bit. Oh no. Oh, this is terrible. No. No. Bro, you thought it couldn't get worse. No. 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 Oh my God. I'm so glad you caught me on that. Oh God, twin flame. Oh God. It's like a trap rap almost. It's fucking abysmal. Oh no. Oh my God, I have to stop that. I have to stop that. That is that is ear rape. That was terrible. See, I'm calling it now. Taylor Swift will have a cameo in the final episode, and all the Swifties will make it the highest rated show ever. Yes. Okay, so let's go back to the. So it took 20 minutes, half the show, for anything to really happen. Yeah, Lucasfilm logo doesn't deserve any of this. This is terrible. So the council said no. So where do we go from here? So it is obvious that we find out the twins are the virgins, right? This is what they needed to quote unquote go home. They already have comlinks that can report to the council. So the first thing you do is you go into the council and say, hey, the virgins is these twins. What do you want us to do with this current information? Do you want us to take them or see or at least study them while they're at their home? You know, we can have a peaceful solution to this problem. And so it comes down to Torben. When Torben finds out that they're the virgins. Let's see. OSHA passed after you coached her. Well, I don't care if you coach her or not. She admitted to wanting to be a Jedi to Trinity. And all he said was, don't fucking lie. What the fuck you mean coached her? He was just like, tell the truth. Don't lie. That's not coaching. I really don't understand Trinity's point of view on this. I think she's a jealous motherfucker. Because he wants a Padawan, and for some reason she just does not want him to have a Padawan in this show. So yeah, I hate that they called it a vengeance, not convergence, or a virgins, not convergence. But I guess that's what happens when you rename mechanic. Anything goes. Yeah, fucking true. A mech neck. Get it? It's like mechanic, but we cut out some of the verbiage. You know, everything's got to be 2 syllables. You know, by the end of this, right? OSHA, virgins, mech neck. We can't have anything that's more than 3 syllables because maybe the audience might not understand what we're trying to say. You know, it might be too complicated for them if you try to say anything with more than 2 syllables, right? Jedi, Sith, you know, lesbian space witch kind of defeats that goal, but you know, they had to get it in there somehow. uh let's see. After you coached her, you know, do not alter this little girl's destiny because you're not trying to alter her destiny. She's made her choice. We know what she wants. She's trying to swing this into like Soul is so desperate to get a fucking Padawan that he's willing to form an attachment to this person and make her do something that she doesn't want to do. But there is 0 reference for that. That's the problem I have with these shows, is that they make these bold claims and they try to sound intelligent, but they have no actual references in their story for these decisions. Like in the Boromir video that I'm wanting to make, basically what I claim is that Boromir is one of the better characters, and he's a character with a big heart and only wants the best for people. And yes, he fell to the ring, but it's because he wants to protect everyone, and thus he needs the power to do so, and that's why he falls, right? Because he's human. In the story, showing that he cares for the characters, every single scene that he is in plays into that narrative, plays into that theme of being a protector. Every single scene he's in, there's not one where he doesn't talk about that, especially in the extended universe. But my point is for this is that his theme is laid out throughout the entirety of his story as it plays out up until his very end, which is the peak of that arc, right? Willing to defend these hobbits to the very end, right? Especially Merry and Pippin, because throughout the whole movie, you see reference and reference and reference of him caring about the hobbits, saying this will be the death of the hobbits, grabbing Merry and Pippin as he jumps across the border, across the stairs, teaching them how to fight, right? Every single reference, you can just catalog them. Like, this is this character. This is why he acts the way he acts. You can reference it. This show, it's like, oh, she's basically saying you want a Padawan so bad that you decide to form a connection with this girl. He says that he thinks he has a connection with her, and that he thinks he's meant to be her master. But she's like, oh, the council's already made their decision. See, like, after you coached her, that is not what happened. That destroys that reference. Do not alter this little girl's destiny because you have formed an emotional attachment. He hasn't changed her destiny. It is her choice to want to be a Jedi. So there is no reference there. It breaks the reference. There's no actual utility in that statement. So yeah, literally the only logical plot explanation for the behavior of the four Jedi is that they were involved in a sordid Wookiee human sex rectangle. True. It's never a good sign for a Star Wars show, and the most interesting part of the podcast involves talking about Lord of the Rings. Oh, fuck it, facts, dude, right? Dude, man, I want to go through and break down the Lord of the Rings films. I would probably turn 80 years old by the time I was done. Those movies are peak. And I know that's a cringe thing to say. It's a very Zoomer thing to say, but the Lord of the Rings is just, it's something else. It covers all the bases and does everything so well. But my point is that they try to make these bold statements like, this is supposed to be a got you moment. Yeah, Soul, what the fuck you trying to do? When if you look back in the story, when you look back at the writing choices and the things that they did, there's no reference. There's no use for that statement. It doesn't make sense. You want to have support for the claims that you make in the story, and without that, you're talking into thin air. You know, you're making empty statements, and that's exactly what this is. This whole theme about Soul being selfish and having attachments, which, by the way, if you looked at episode like 2, I think, or episode, yeah, it was like episode 2, playing into his attachment to Osha, that is all falsified, except for the single line where he's like, I think I might have an emotional attachment to Osha, right? You know, when he wants to train her. That is literally their only reference. Everything else, she wants to be a Jedi and he needs a Padawan. Yet this is somehow Soul's fault. It doesn't make sense. See, that's why we always say top notch. Yes, Lord of the Rings is top notch. Lord of the Rings is a legacy that lasts a lifetime. I will forget Acolyte by my next bowel move. Yes. Yep, that's another one down the porcelain throne right there. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this shit that happens. And yeah, Soul, he's like, that's not what's happening here. And Soul is right to say that. He's like, that is not what's happening. She wants to be a Jedi, and I need a Padawan. This works, right? But for some reason, the story doesn't seem to think so. Let's see. Plan. So I want to do what's best for Osha, which is true. Soul trying to be Qui-Gon so hard, right? See, McPherson says, it'll take till the bowel movement. Sorry for you, man. I just popped a tab and some yogurt. What the fuck? You don't decide that. I know he doesn't decide that, but that's when we find out about the virgins, very force sensitive, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, and there's this shot where he's walking away. He's not even running. He's walking away, and Soul could catch up to him, but he doesn't. So Torben just gets up and he starts walking away. He's like, Torben, stop. And he literally does not go after him. He's like, don't you see? We just need proof of virgins, and those girls are the proof. So you tell the council. You don't have to run off, right? As they're taking home. Boom, he flies away, which, by the way, that looked like shit. And then by the time he takes off is when Soul gets on the ship. So that doesn't make any fucking sense. They chase after each other, blah, blah, blah. Don't you know Qui-Gon is trying to be like Soul? Oh, yeah, because Qui-Gon's technically younger. I just want to be like the Soul of old. The legendary Master Soul. This whole thing, like with the Zabrak, she just I see where May gets her unhinged behavior. Like she throws her down. She's like, "Get mad! We're gonna fucking kill these Jedi!" Yeah, and just starts like fucking wailing on her. It's like she's the drunken father that abuses her child or his child, right? You know, the Jedi. I mean, you turn this into a man after a few brewskis, and this scene plays out entirely different. The Jedi will not warn you before they attack, and neither will I. Takes off belt, this plays out completely differently, and she fights back, and she's like, yeah, you get mad, you some bitch, like it's fucking retarded. Yeah. And she gets mad and she goes and she tries to fucking kill her sister. Like, what? This is why Jordan Peterson says you need a mom and a dad. Yeah, Drew, exactly. You see, if they just had a father figure, you know, they would have some order to the chaos that is their life, right? Yeah. uh, in this whole council meeting, so let's see, she's a child. This girl has yet to discover the power shields. So the way that they say this, what May said when she was talking with the Jedi, she says that they had to sacrifice. See, I want to see Kamir. He is the only person I've enjoyed this series. Yeah, dude. I mean, he has a few moments here and there that are okay. I still think he has moments of retardation, but I think that's just par for the course at this point. Um, May says something about fucking the sacrifice of the family. See, last night before we entered your home, let's see, blah blah blah. Where is that line? She likes her mark. It is a pretty mark, blah blah blah. Ascension. See, Mama says ascension means Osha and I will lead the coven, which doesn't make sense because they're kids. See, here's my thing. It's why I have a marking like Mama. But your children, how can you become the leaders? I don't know. Which is kind of funny. You would think you would know this. See, but Mama said everyone must walk through fear. Where's the I think it's right over here. It's got to be the line. Yeah, everyone must be sacrificed to fulfill their destiny. Yeah, yes, she said something about sacrifice. So my guess is the way that Osha and May become the leaders. I shit you not, this is my thought, is that everyone's consciousness, everyone's being dissipates and is put into Osha and May. And that is how they keep their coven alive. They create these twins and they put their consciousness and their souls into these virgin vessels, which is fucked up. Like, you're not making a good case for this crazy witch coven, okay? That's some fucked up shit. Because she didn't say none of that. And she tried it, too. The fucking bitch tried it. Yeah, May goes psychopath. They claw up. She obviously regrets starting the fire, but she started. She went full fucking psycho. So, Soul and them end up showing up. Now, they show up. And what's her face? The lead black lesbian lady. Maybe the witches killed themselves after they lost control of the Wookiee. Yes, but that is possible on how they. I don't understand why that would kill them though. I mean, I guess they killed themselves. It's like, well, we lost the Wookiee, so we might as well die. Let's see. Take another step and it will be your last. So they have this confrontation. Soul needs to come out and be like, we want to take Osha to train to become a Jedi. Are they a virgins of the Force? These are questions that need to be asked. We have reason to believe that they're virgins. We would like to take them in to become Jedi. This is also the part where then the black lady, the leader, she goes, well, we are willing to give you Osha, but not May. May will continue our coven. Peaceful transfer of characters. They go and continue their coven and do their weird, awkward, witchy-woo shit, and Osha goes on to become a Jedi. They do not say any of this. They start out hyper hostile towards each other for no reason. They blocked the doors. All because of the fucking Zabrak bitch, who is she's just looking for a goddamn fight, and she fucking gets one too. Right? So, it was foolish to come back here, Jedi. That's what the black Jedi, that's what the black chick says. She's like, it was foolish to come back here. You literally say, 2 minutes later that we were going to give you Osha. Why would she come out with this? I originally thought they said virgins and was like, oh, let's not go there. yeah, let's not go there. Sacrificing the virgins, that is a weird culty thing. Weird shit. Yes, and that's what she starts back. And he's like, and Soul says, we come with noble intentions. We just want to learn about this virgins. Just want to take Osha, if that is okay. See, this be the IRL Brendog witch trials. Yes, the witch trials. The witch trials of Brendog. See, you wish to know if we will allow Osha to join you. Yes. To be raised by an institution instead of a family. Yes. But he starts talking about the virgins, the twins, where do they come from? Which is something he, has every right to ask. How were they created? He wants to know. They were virgins. I'm willing to believe. And to be fair, they've got fucking arrows like pointed at them, which, by the way, you can only hold a drawstring for so long. So their rear delts must be on fire right now. These lesbian space witches. She says, someday those noble intentions you all have will destroy every Jedi in the galaxy. That is obviously supposed to be a prophecy of Order 66. I don't see, because destroy every Jedi in the galaxy, that's Order 66, which, by the way, doesn't fucking destroy every Jedi in the galaxy, ironically. See, I didn't know if the wrinkly witch at the front of the chanters was an alien or just the fourth golden girl. Dude, true. I think I saw her in an episode with Betty White once. So she's obviously, that's supposed to be she's talking about episode, she's talking about Order 66. Oh, she's so right. Oh, guys, like, damn, she's prophesizing 100 years in the future. Holy fuck. And it's like, no. The reason why the Jedi fell was because they became complacent and decided to put more interest. Yeah, rest in peace, Betty White. She was real OG. But the reason why Order 66 happened was because of the Jedi had, for one thing, their vision of the Force was clouded. And they became more Republic knights than Jedi. They were more tied to the Senate than anything else. And that was their downfall. I don't think their noble intentions were the cause of their downfall. That's an X to down on that. Torben brings out a fucking lightsaber out of nowhere. Don't know why. They're having a peaceful conversation, and then Torben just whips his shit out like, he's got some big dick energy, ready to start swinging. And Soul, being the fucking Chad that he is in this prequel episode, is like, chill. And then May comes out, starts bitching about the fire that she caused. This is the big retarded moment. So she runs out with the fire, and he says, Osha, which that's supposed to be May. It's not. Pretty sure that's May, because she started the fire. She goes, help me. So here's the thing. she goes, "Help me." And bitch face McGee over here, the Zabrak, just is like, "I know how to help you. I want to kill this motherfucker over here." Makes no sense. No sense. Torben's ready to go duke it out. He whips out his lightsaber. This chick gets her space spear, and they're about to duke it out. There is no reason for this. May runs out, is bitching about the fire, or at least I think it's May. If they gave them different outfits, maybe I'd be able to tell them apart. So for now, I'm going to say it's May. See, maybe he finally saw the witches pointing strung bows at them. Yeah, you know, maybe he finally saw that and was like, "Oh yeah, shit." Like, shit, man. Okay, fuck. Like, we going? Is this what's happening? Is this what's happening? You know, trying to flex on him. Man, his vision's that bad. You know, bro, he's fucked. See. Yeah, no, you're right. It is May. Yeah, so it is May. So May runs out there, and then they're like, "All right, I guess this is the part where we fight." There is no reason for them to start this conflict, and she starts this conflict, or they both do in this slow mo. And what's her face? The main black leader lady. She goes no, and she starts doing this fucking magic-y woo that takes goddamn forever. See, for two groups that are presented as supposed to be following different ways of wisdom, everyone acted the damn fool. True. Everyone was retarded right now. These are 30 seconds of retardation. That's a funny shot. But she decides to do this magic black poof of smoke, and looks like she starts going towards May, and May starts to disappear. Right? I don't know what the fuck she's doing. I really don't. That don't make sense to me. Like, why? Like, what is happening in that shot? So let me take a look. I need to make sure I see that tattoo on May, or maybe it might be covered up by her hair. Yeah, it is covered up by her, but I'm pretty sure I see it. I might not be seeing it, but I think I see it. The tattoo on her forehead. You know, if only they made it a bit more obvious. But she starts to disappear, and obviously, Soul being Soul, he's like, she's trying to take away this potential virgin. She's trying to take away this girl's right to be, you know, to follow her own path, and she could be killing. From his perspective, she could be killing her. She could be possessing her. She could be doing a lot of fucked up stuff. And Soul's like, no, stab. Soul has done nothing wrong this episode. The biggest issue I have with Soul is in episode 5. And that's because when Yord and Jackie both attack Khmer or Smilo Ren, it shows them attacking, and Soul is within the vicinity, and he doesn't attack them. He doesn't attack Smilo Ren. He just stands there. Like I said when we watched that episode, the cameraman and the director have worse object permanence than my daughter, and she's not even a year old yet. It's like, oh, if it's not on the camera, they're just not there, which doesn't make any sense to me. And so that is the episode that breaks Soul as a character, truly. You know, I know he wasn't great, but he was really trying. This episode, though, he doesn't do anything fucking wrong. All of his decisions make sense, and yet he's to blame. He's to blame for all this chaos. You know, there are more references for him being a good man than there are for him being a bad man. Like, it makes sense given his perspective. See, instead of the writers trying to cleverly highlight the biases and weaknesses of each group's perspective, the writers' incompetence just ended up presented as everyone as indistinguishable idiots. True. Absolutely. All that makes sense. So he's like, no, right? And he goes to stab her. And he stabs her. And she's like, oh, we were going to give you Osha. It's like, not from my fucking perspective. From my perspective, y'all guys were ready to kill us. You know? It's like, she's quote unquote a powerful leader. Yes. But she doesn't even have control of her own damn coven. Her own damn wife. She has zero control over. It's like, bro. You're stupid. I don't understand why when the Black Witch just tried to attack the Jedi with some black magic shit, and when they kill her, she says, "I want to let Osha go with you." Why does she attack? Yeah, no, legit. She turns into a puff of black smoke, starts to dissipate May, and Soul thinks that's Osha, and he's like, "Oh shit, she might be trying to kill Osha, or possess her, or do something and take her away. I'm gonna stab her, stabby stab," and so he does. I don't see the problem here, And then she's like, "Oh no, I was going to do this or that," um, and they start fucking fighting. And so the thing that yeah, the chat is spitting fire. Y'all guys are doing great. I love this. I need to pour me some more coffee. My mouth is getting dry. Anyway, so the real big revelation I thought I was going to find was when Soul was over by the machines, when they kind of heard those rock sounds. I thought that was going to be him tampering with the engines, tampering with the systems. Because when we see them later, so here's how a normal reference would be set up. Episode 3, we see the lady, we hear cracks from the engine room. Lady looks over there, doesn't see anybody. I wonder what this mystery is. It could be something set up for later. But then all of a sudden, at the end of the episode, the engines are blowing up. Maybe somebody was sabotaging those engines, and that's what we heard earlier. No. What is it? 3, 4, 5, 6. What, fucking 4 episodes later? What do we find out? We find out it was Soul. What was he doing? Oh, nothing. Just listening in. Decided to take a walk. That's it. It wasn't sabotaging anything. It wasn't the Jedi being evil badmen. It wasn't the Jedi doing some sort of suspicious woo. Oh shit, my fucking shit's tanking. God dang it. No, come back up, come back to Jamaica. Am I losing frames? Yeah, I'm losing some frames. Fuck. Oh god. Shit's dipping hard. No. Fuck. My Wi-Fi is dying. Let me see what I can do here. So, if y'all guys can pick up on anything that I'm saying, all right, hear me out. They weren't doing anything wrong. May's fire did kill everyone. It did destroy the building. It wasn't Soul. It wasn't any of them doing anything like that. Shit. My internet's trash, guys. It's so fucking trash. To receive such a view. Fuck. Come out of the red. What is going on? Is it the storm? Is the storm finally over here? Shit. Okay, there we go. 1200, that's better. 1100, that's better. Sorry, guys. I got totally derailed because my Wi-Fi is dying. Alright. Dang, Texas water tornadoes being terrible Wi-Fi transmitters. True. Fucking true. So anyway, my whole point is that it was a setup that led nowhere. It wasn't anything. It was completely stupid and sad and ridiculous. Sold it, hashtag sold it, nothing wrong. True. Love it. Soul absolutely did nothing wrong. I'm gonna keep going unless y'all guys can't understand me. If that's the case, let me know in the chat. Hopefully I don't go too crazy. Anywho. So the explosion was not the fault of the Jedi, which I thought it was going to be, because that looked like an obvious setup, but that wasn't the case. As it turns out, there wasn't anything wrong at all. And the Space Witches decide to take over Kalnaka, and Kalnaka starts fighting, and that's what causes Torben's injury. And then when Trinity does counterspell on Kalnaka, for some reason all of the witches just die. It's like, was that the risk that if as soon as that dispels, they all die. I don't get it. All May's fault for being a psychopath. Facts. Absolutely true. May is a psychopath. May caused all these issues. Which has grown, and I assume they die. Hashtag Soul didn't choke her for 8 minutes. What the fuck? Uh, Also, the fight between Kalnaka and the two Jedi was absolutely ridiculous because you have to understand they're fighting a Wookiee. A Wookiee is known to be able to tear limbs off of people, and yet he didn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have no idea why the witches died, but we're just to assume that they died after the soul thing. And then I think it was Mason that brought up a good point. If he could hold up when Soul arrives and sees the two girls on the bridge, the broken up bridge, if he can hold up a huge ass bridge, why can he not just hold up the two girls? I don't understand that. Is it harder to hold up a human being? I wouldn't think so. I don't even think it's a thing about weight. I think it's just a thing about items. I don't get it. He has such an easy time with that. It doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, and here when they're on the hyperspace, see, send a message to Coruscant. Here's what I want to get. Trinity just is going after fucking Soul for no goddamn reason. She looks at what's his face and she's like, "I warned you not to interfere. We're going home." See, they died because they read the script. I think. Hashtag so meta. Yes, they're like, "Can you kill us, please? We don't want to be a part of this." So, let's see. God, why is my Wi-Fi fucking tanking? I might have to end it early. But I want to get my last point across. Trinity just starts firing at Soul and everyone. And it's like, yo, we're all stupid. And I don't get why. She has no references. It's like, I warned both of you. You warned them about what? When? When did you warn them? You basically just said, hey, don't alter a girl's destiny. There's trouble afoot. When obviously they were doing bad shit, this stupid lesbian witch coven. They were completely in the right. Soul says, I wanted the twins to be safe. Makes perfect fucking sense. You can see the logic there. Right? And she says, with no thought of the consequences. No. He knew what could go down because they were very interested in keeping their daughters. I understand that. But because everybody was retarded for 2 minutes, it fucked everything up. So the consequences didn't make sense because there could have been a peaceful transfer, and the writers didn't allow that. Basically, he says I had to make a choice, and she grabs him and she starts fighting Soul, like fucking why? He's like, I had to make a choice. I chose Osha, which is the right fucking choice. May became a psychopath and started destroying the whole building. Just, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. I don't get it. It's like she's because she's trying to do the claim of like everyone died because you wanted to have your own Padawan. This is all your fault. When guess what? It's not. You know why it's not? Because he didn't do anything fucking wrong. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I'm probably going to end it there because my Wi-Fi is tanking and y'all guys probably are getting only bits and pieces of this. And I apologize for that. So with that, let's see. She warned them off screen on the ship's dry erase board, but the tracker Beaver Boy erased it. I think we just found where Kamir's master is. Let's see. Not only 2 minutes, they have been retarded for the whole series. Okay, true there. But I'm probably going to end it there tonight. I know it's early. That song, by the way, is just the worst. Like, oh my god. It is cringe as fuck. It is so fucking cringe. If you want to destroy your ears, that is the way to go about it. But with that, I'm probably going to go ahead and, like I said, end the stream.